Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing a review on Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Why? Let's start with the plot. The story focuses on Jacob. He's about 15, 16 years old, and all growing up his grandfather has told him stories of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Once Jacob gets older, he realizes that none of it's real, it's just stories. When his grandfather passes away, he finds himself in Wales looking for the home for peculiar children. When his grandfather passes away, he finds himself in Wales trying to look for answers, looking for this home for peculiar children. And what he finds is very surprising. I don't want to give too much away, but that's the basic plot of the story. When I read the book jacket, it made it seem like this super creepy book and, a lot of bad things were going to happen. It wasn't. This is probably the most boring book I've read this year. Oh god, I was so disappointed. The story started out really strong, but it went downhill after that. The only thing that was even remotely creepy about this book was the pictures inside. That was it. It's a very slow read. And so I'm okay with slow reads as long as it's building up to an ending that's worth it. But this ending was, for lack of a better word, lame. There was nothing exciting about it. There was nothing suspenseful about it. It took me like maybe about a week and a half to finish reading this, because I never wanted to pick the book back up because it was so boring. And then when I did pick it back up, I only read like 2 or 3 pages. I had the same experience with Heist Society, but that at least had the characters to fall back on. So let's get into the characters. Jacob, the main character, is so boring. He has no personality. I didn't like him at all. He was just very flat. Like, there is nothing exciting about his character. Emma, I don't like her at all. You know when you have those creepy, like, celebrity stalkers who send a celebrity, like, creepy fan mail all the time about how they're gonna be together forever? That's how I think of Emma. Like, she's creepy. And not in, like, the spooky way. She's just creepy. There's one character named Millard who I actually kind of liked. He was very sarcastic and very witty, but he was pretty much the only character that I even like kind of enjoyed in this book. There is a romance in the story, and it is disgusting. Like, when I first saw the booktuber's review of this, I didn't understand how there could be a disgusting romance in it, but now I get it, and it's gross, and I don't, ugh, god. Like, literally every time it was brought up in the book, I was just like, ugh. It's, ugh. I also don't get, the booktuber brought this up as well, why Olive is on the cover, because she's maybe brought up, like, 2 or 3 times in the book. She doesn't play a big role at all. I don't understand. This book is so disappointing, you guys. I'm so bummed out. I had such high hopes for this book because it seemed like really interesting and it was really well made, and this is one of those things where you don't judge a book by its cover. I was hoping that the end would make me at least want to pick up the sequel, like maybe it would, leave me on a cliffhanger, but it didn't. And I doubt I'll be picking up a sequel, which really bugs me because now I'm going to have another incomplete series on my shelf. Ugh. I'm going to give this book a 2.5 out of 5. I am sad to say, but I did not like this book at all. I think it could have been done a lot better. I just don't like this book at all. It makes me sad. So yeah, I am probably going to start reading Gone by Michael Grant sometime tonight, and I'll have that review up in maybe a week or so. It's a pretty big chunk of book, and that actually seems interesting, so I should probably get through it pretty quick. So I will see you guys then. Happy reading!